Hello everyone and welcome to ANYVA beauty channel. My name is Anastasia and today we're gonna be doing a makeup and hairstyle for a third date, if you know what I mean. I met a very nice guy a while ago and it's our third date tonight. So I need makeup that would be on the glam side for a dinner date and don't be too odd when I'm hopefully get naked. And it really needs to be stay in place because I don't want this walk of shame situation. Let's see what I come up with. 40-minute shower later, I apply my moisturizing serum and the cream. So it will be a makeup base for today's look. I'm using a lip balm to prep my lips and I'm ready for the makeup. For today's look, I'm gonna be using a super light coverage foundation. The goal is to make the skin on my face look more even, but not too perfect, so it blends in with the rest of my body. I apply it with a brush and blend all over the face. The skin texture is still visible and it is exactly what I want. Then I apply a concealer to the areas I need more coverage and blend it all together with the same brush and my fingers. Frankly, I'm trying to avoid the odd situation when the skin on the face looks like a flawless mask, but the skin on the body has its natural texture, and it looks like the head and the body are from different people. And when it's done, I need to add a bit of concealer to my under eye to erase dark circles and prepare this area for more intense night out makeup. By the way, all the products I'm using will be listed in the description box below. I blend it with my fingers and then use a sponge as a finishing touch. I love how natural my skin looks with this foundation and concealer combo. Okay, when blending is done, it's time to set everything. Powder helps to reduce any stickiness from the products I used before and lock the concealer in place. I blend the under eye area once again with my fingers and apply loose powder all over the face. The canvas is done and now I need to add a bit of color and dimension. I'm using a blush with a pretty berry shade and applying it to my cheeks, crease and forehead. And I really love the way my face immediately looks more fresh. When it's done, I apply a contour powder to shape my face a little. Because as I said, I have an intense eye look in my mind, so I need to balance it with a face makeup. I also apply the contour powder to my crease and blend the leftovers to my jawline. It helps to connect the face and the body a little bit more. When I finished the powder products, I realized that some spots had become visible, so I'm using a bit more concealer to get rid of them. I block it with a powder and then gently press the contour brush to these areas to bring back the color. Great! The face is done, so we are moving to the eyes. The sexiest eye look for me is the smoky eye. But keep in mind that it needs to be long-lasting and should go well with my almost naked skin. So I decided to do a semi-transparent brown smoky eye based on a waterproof cream eyeshadow. I apply the cream eyeshadow to my lid with my fingers and blend it to the crease. It is good and long-lasting itself, but I'm gonna set it with a powder eyeshadow just in case. I'm starting with the light base matte colors and applying them to my brow bone. For the crease, I use a cool medium matte color. It is very similar to my cream eyeshadow shade but without sparkles, and it helps me to blend the color very evenly. Perfect, the frame of my smoky eye is ready, and now I need to add a contrast to my lash line. I'm using a black pencil to make it look deeper than the brown background. I apply the product all over the upper lash line, but don't make the line too thick. And then I elongate the lash line a little bit. When it's done, I'm blending the pencil with a dark brown matte eyeshadow using a small brush, and it creates a very nice smoky effect. The shape is ready, and I'm using a tiny bit of concealer to clean up the outer corners. And then I use a cool brown shimmer eyeshadow to duplicate the lid color. Now it looks more fun and very long-lasting because the cream eyeshadow holds every layer. Now the smoky shape is perfect, but I want to add some highlighter to my inner corners. I'm mixing the champagne and frosty white shades and applying the highlighter to my inner corners. And then I decided to add it to the bridge of my nose and to the area around the lips as well. Great, now it's time to add some mascara and the eye look would be almost complete. I use intense black mascara because my lashes need to be the darkest part of the eye. If it's not black enough, the eyes could look dull and ashy, and it is not what I want. I'm using the thermosensitive formula for this look. It doesn't fall out, and I'm sure it will stay with me the whole night. Great! The eyes are almost done, and I need to tidy up the brows. I'm brushing my brows first and then applying the brow powder with the angle brush. I have a pretty intense eye look, and brows should be a little bit fuller. I draw strokes to add some air to the line and then brush everything again. Sisters, not twins. I apply clear brow gel and I'm good. The eyes look nice, but I need more drama. I'm applying a brown pencil on my waterline and look how it changed my eyes. Absolutely love the look, but I think something is missing. Oh yeah, I definitely need some color on my lower lid. I'm using a small brush and the same color as for the crease and gently apply it, creating a very soft line. Well, the makeup is ready for now. There are only lips left, but I will finish them before I leave home. So now, let's move to the hairstyle. For today's look, I'm gonna be doing very light voluminous curls. My hair is clean and dry, but I want to add more volume to my bangs. I apply the foam spray to my roots and use a heat protection spray all over the hair to prepare them for curling iron. And when it's done, I'm brushing my hair to spread the product better. Now I'm ready to use a hair dryer. I'm using my hairbrush to lift the roots a little and then lock the volume with a hot airflow. Perfect, now I'm ready to curl. I will be using my curling iron 32 millimeters, and while it is warming up, I have a couple of minutes to separate my first section. I'm splitting the hair on two sides and separating the first section on the line above the ears. When it's done, I'm brushing each section one more time and starting to curl. I hold the iron almost horizontal and catch the strand with a clip as close to the roots as I can. Then I scroll the curling iron from the roots to the ends, check if the hair is warm and let go. Look how cute the first one is. And I'm curling the rest of the section the same way. Great! The first section is done and the second one is on the line above the temples. There will be 4 sections in general. I'm curling the second row exactly like I did the first one. If I keep it like this, it could be a hairstyle for a retro party. When the second section is done, I need to prepare the hair for the last part. I'm brushing my hair and splitting it in 2 parts. Then, I'm curling the first 2 strands at the back of my head backwards. The middle strands go inwards like I did the rest of my hair before. And after that, the last strands on the front should be curled away. I keep curling this section row by row, and finally the last one. Great! I need to leave them to cool down a little and then finalize the look. My hair is cool enough and I'm going to gently brush them with my hands. And look at this hair, gorgeous! Exactly what I needed. Now, when my hair is done and I'm almost lit, I have a minute for the lips. I'm using Berry Pink Plumping Lip Gloss, and my lips immediately look more bright. Perfect, the look is complete. I think I achieved our goals. Sexy and glam eye look, natural looking skin matches the body, and everything is absolutely long-lasting. And the hair is so beautiful, I'm obsessed. And now, I'm ready to go. Seems like everything is going great and the look is totally third day proof. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to share your own makeup life hacks in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to my channel so you don't miss my next one. Bye!